Okay, back in the kitchen with Jason Michael Thomas. And as promised, Ezra, do you want to hold up one of those squirrely looking things? And JMT, we're going to have you tell us what this is.
Yes, the most fun is teaching people about new ingredients they probably haven't seen. That is called celeriac root.
Celeriac root.
Otherwise known as celeriac. It is a root vegetable. And it makes something like mashed potatoes that is one of the best things. I've actually done a segment on here probably a couple years ago.
I was going to say, I think I may
It's one of the
remember
ugliest things that tastes so delicious.
Is that something that grows, for instance, in the urban awareness gardens?
We actually don't grow that. I got those from Full Hand Farm, but you can see how smooth and luxurious this is.
But they grow in this climate.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. We haven't actually grown those. We grow beets and carrots and things. But it turns into this wonderful, soft and luxurious puree. I'm going to put this in the middle, and we're going to prepare a couple other things for this dish. The puree, it looks, what do you want to say?
That looks like yogurt.
It kind of does. You're absolutely right. So we've got the chips. We're just going to plate this dish and make it look really pretty. Did you know we can eat red bud flowers?
Oh my, what?
Do you want to try one?
Yes.
They're kind of sweet. Here you go. I'm going to put it in your hand. Are you ready? And you got to be careful. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah, kind of sweet.
It doesn't really taste at all.
Oh, yeah? Okay. You don't get a little acidity with it?
It does have a little acidity.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's what I was hoping. So we like to add, what's fun is to have these beautiful local flowers that we can put on a dish. And if they have a nice flavor as well, it kind of adds something to it.
That's an added bonus.
So this is how I like to do the ramps. Nice hot pan. And look at how they blister up. If you can see this. You guys see how that blistered right up?
Yeah.
That'll be enough for the dish. Plenty. I'll just save these over here. I've got my tongs. You can just stir these around. Add a little bit of salt.
Boy, that'll taste good.
Isn't that fun?
That will sound pretty fast, too.
Yeah, it cooks really fast. I tell people it's a lot like spinach.
Yeah.
So if you buy a pound of ramps, and we sell them at the farmer's market, by the way. If you buy a pound of them, they're going to wilt right up into something that you thought, wow, that's a small pound. But these are available now in the wild, or you can get them from me. We sell them at the farmer's market. So what I like to do on this dish is kind of fun. I don't like to cook them too much, but I like for the stems just get a little soft, and I wrap them around like this.
Well, that's nice.
It's kind of fun and pretty.
That sounds like potato chips in the first segment. I love.
So we're going to add those to the dish too. So this is just kind of the fun part of playing with your food, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put 3 on here. And the ramps by themselves taste wonderful. Make a nice little nest there. And we'll just clean that up a tiny bit. And we're going to turn off this burner so we don't burn our cameraman.
And you just cooked the ramps in butter, or was there seasoning
Just
as well?
butter and salt.
Okay.
Because they are perfect in nature already. And would you like to try one of those, George?
Absolutely.
Here you go. Let's spin one up. I like to serve them on the side like pasta. So you want to wait till this cools off, George.
Okay.
So hang on to that for a second.
Right,
In the meantime, Ezra, do you want to try one of these like little potato chip things?
Sure.
Okay, maybe George can hand
You can
you
pass
one
them
of
another
those.
chip. I'll get you one.
Can you get
Ready?
one?
Yeah.
Another
There
chip
you
for
go,
you?
bud.
I'm going to drop it in your hand, okay? There you go.
Alrighty.
So then we plate these all around, and it's kind of...
I like that better than spinach.
Oh, yeah, isn't that good?
Nice flavor.
Isn't that incredible? So what we're going to do is we have this fun little take on chips and dip. And we're going to add these ramp bulbs to it, too. So the ramps go on there a couple different ways. And let me know if we're running out of time, guys.
No, we're doing okay.
Awesome. Because I want to make sure everybody can have some
We've got
fun
about
with
45
this.
seconds.
All right,
So
perfect.
Jason always comes up with such a nice presentation of the yummy food.
So that's there, and then we're going to sprinkle our red bud flowers all around.
Oh, that's actually.
And this looks a little like...
how
Isn't that
pretty.
a pretty plate, Ezra?
I know.
Yeah.
It's the
There we go.
variation of color, too.
So one of you, if you
at
like,
that.
can just take a chip and dip it in the celeriac puree. And then at the end,
Can I take one on this
please do. Please do. And you can add a little... You want a little one? Let me get it for you.
Okay.
You can add a little...
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in your hand again. You can put a little of the pickled ramp bulb on there, too. Adds a little... Did anyone try one of those? Anybody like pickles?
That is so good.
I'll drop it in your hand for you.
Okay.
I don't really like
go ahead.
pickles.
All right. Thank you, Jason Michael Thomas. This is delicious.